enter into a sort of medical twilight zone at amputation by choice.
This is the way the world looks from a wheelchair. More specifically, Carl's wheelchair. Carl is a double amputee, not by accident, not by birth, not by disease, but by choice. His choice and his methods.
The first thing I did was I used the flour scoop to scoop some granulated dry ice into the bucket.
After protecting his body from the hips up, he took this picture of his own legs buried in ice.
We'd done all the thermodynamic calculations. I knew that I had achieved more than enough to freeze the full thickness.
When he was finished, he coolly drove himself to an emergency room, using the automatic hand controls in the car. Within days, his legs began to blacken as the frozen tissue died away. And within a month, surgeons had no choice but Carl's choice: amputate both legs.
It usually happens early in the morning.
Right when I wake up, that's when I'll start to see things different.
Blink your eye. Katie O'Brien's view of the world can change as suddenly as that. In seconds, the 19-year-old can feel as though she's living in a world that has shrunk to the proportions of a dollhouse. Everyday objects strangely tiny. At other times, strangely large.
I was looking at the couch once, and like if you felt like it looked like the couch just was like growing.
Elongated.
Yes. It was really weird. It was really horrible.
As a little girl, you must have been frightened.
I don't know if I was necessarily like really scared. It was just something that didn't make sense. It was something I didn't understand.
In one of law enforcement's most bizarre and baffling crimes, video cameras are helping save the lives of victims too young to speak out for themselves. In these disturbing videotapes, infants suffer but ultimately survive, while the footage becomes an education tool for Special FBI Agent Larry Brubaker.
For 3 or 4 hours, this is the most caring, loving mother you've ever seen. And then, just like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, something happens and that person becomes an abuser.
The strange crime is called Munchausen syndrome by proxy, when parents secretly make their children sick to gain attention or sympathy for themselves. Assigned to the Minneapolis Bureau, Brubaker became the FBI's Munchausen expert after helping a local hospital investigate a suspected case, and now uses these videos to educate others. In this surveillance video, medical staff leaves a suspected Munchausen's father with his baby. When he's sure he's alone, the father puts the child in its crib, then smothers it until it loses consciousness. After running for help, the father feigns concern, basking in the attention. This parent was convicted of abuse and separated from his child, one of several hundred Munchausen's cases uncovered in the U.S. each year.
Kath Lockett lives in Stafford in the Midlands with a husband and 2 teenage children. She suffers from a strange disorder which has doctors baffled.
I love all these little details or gauchas. Sometimes they say I'm French, then they say I'm Italian, then they say I'm German, I'm Croatian, Hungarian, Lithuanian, and one man very strange, but I was Japanese.
Although she appears to have a foreign accent, Kath is English, and it's her first and only language.
Oh, that's a nice one. You like that, lots of detail, no? Is it one or is the two together, no? A lot of time you meet people and they keep saying you're foreign. And I'm going, no, I'm from Stanford. Oh, that's British.
Her voice isn't the result of living abroad either. She only developed the accent in the last 2 years.
Why did I lose the speech? Where did the speech go to make it sound as if I was foreign?
Bye.